You may have noticed it is hot outside. I think, JD, unseasonably so as you take a first look at the forecast. I could be wrong, but it just seems that way.
I think it's fair. I'll let you say that. That's for sure. This is not something that Houston is unaware of. We certainly see this kind of heat. But yes, it's usually at a different time of the year, more in the end of July and into August, when we get the heat and the humidity combined so high, which is kind of what we're dealing with right now. So our dew points are in the lower 70s. There is a little bit of a breeze, but the thermometer's running at about 92 degrees. So again, right now in the downtown Houston area, the thermometer might say 92 degrees, but when we take into account the humidity that's out there, those feels like temperatures are about 99 degrees. So we'll continue to see that sort of difference between what the thermometer says and what our bodies are dealing with. We'll keep them in the 100s again for tomorrow. So currently feeling like 106 degrees up at Huntsville. If you're down on Galveston Island, the water will certainly help, but it does feel like it's 101. Now, I talked about those breezes. The heat index formula that's used to kind of compute what our bodies are dealing with doesn't really take into account a breeze very well. So when you get some numbers that are this high, up over 10 miles an hour, it actually kind of helps it feel a little bit less than what we're talking about. But so we'll take that, especially if you can get into some shade. I know when I was walking this morning, every time I had a chance to kind of scoot over a little bit in the street to get into the shade, I was doing that to kind of help us a little bit moving along through the neighborhood. High pressure well over to our east is helping to push that breeze in, but that's also high pressure helping to keep the rain out of the forecast. That stays with us for tomorrow. For the most part, some isolated chances we might see a few showers fire up. The severe weather opportunities are going to stay well to our northwest, maybe the panhandle of Texas, seeing a few storms, but still relatively isolated to scattered as far as the severe storms. Next 5 days worth of rain is going to add up. We'll get some here in southeast Texas, but it's really key that we're going to have such a quiet next couple of days, including today. Possibly could see some rain on Monday, but more likely when we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, that's when the scattered showers return. So as we take a look at the future cast, again, we're going to look for a very similar day tomorrow as what we're seeing today. Hot being the key to that. We'll have that mild morning with temperatures in the upper 70s, and then we get into the afternoon, lower 90s on the thermometer and upper or lower 90s on the thermometer, lower 100s on the feels like temperature. And when we've got these rain chances in here, you won't see rain every day, but at least we'll have some opportunities of rain throughout the area. It'd be real nice to spread that out evenly, but we'll see how things unfold. Be ready for temperatures still in the 90s though, even though if you're not seeing the rain.